I give you a little reach around every now and then.
Clip that one up.
Basically, and I was living at my mum's and...
How's that going?
And what was the quote you said?
Duke of Edinburgh. Hello and welcome to the Therapy Crouch with me, Abby Clancy.
Me, Peter Crouch.
We're just jumping straight into it, aren't we, guys?
Snooze, you lose.
Yeah. And me, Ross Prince. Are we okay?
Yeah, we're all good, mate. We're all good.
Yeah?
Yeah. Bit of a funny one last night.
Go on.
Ab was trying to do homework.
My weekly whine is the sheer amount of homework that our kids get sent
Yeah.
that I can't do, basically. And it's just, I don't know if any other parents feel like this, but, the kids... we leave the house at like 7:30, 7:45 every morning. Mm-hmm. The kids get picked up at nearly 4 p.m.
Yeah.
3:45.
Yeah.
Then they'll have, if they haven't got a club, so football, athletics, gymnastics, more football, tennis. So by the time they get home, have dinner, bath, then you've got to do the homework before bed.
It's a 12-hour day, really, isn't it? 7 till 7.
Yeah, and they're
Pretty mega.
babies.
Yeah.
Like,
Pretty
it's
mega.
absolutely ridiculous. And the fucking homework.
Yeah, it's insane. But Ab shouted, like, she was like, why can't I do this? So obviously I had to step in.
Big
I
Daddy
came
P
over.
had to step in.
I came over and read what the homework was. And
So let me explain what...
I realised why. Because it was verbal reasoning. Something she's incapable of. Right, so it's got the word reasoning in it. Leave it to me.
Give it to the reasonable one.
But it was ridiculous. Like, I can't do all of those problem solving-y.
You
So-
can't
so-
do it because you're too impatient.
It was like 2 words and you had to take a letter out of one word and put it into the next word to make 2 words. So it was like pound.
Yeah.
So what was that one? So that went into
yeah,
pond.
you take one of the letters out
And the other one-
2 of the others, and make a 3-letter word.
Okay.
But it was... I can't explain it now.
Yeah,
but at
yeah,
the
yeah.
time, it's just problem solving. Anyone could do it, but they need to focus and take their time with it.
And that
something
other one-
Abby finds very difficult. And I've realised that my daughter is actually taking after you. She
Which
was
one?
getting so angry, Liberty.
Yeah.
So angry about, I don't get it. And I'm like, just relax.
but the
Take your pill.
Just calm down and work through it. It's all, they're just trying to trick you. We can
Yeah.
work this out. And I've realised that reasoning is not something that you're very good at.
No.
It's not maths and percentages. She's not interested.
But she did get 10 A stars. So that's why I was so flabbergasted.
We're all yet to see these certificates, by the way.
Absolute knob.
That's why I was so flabbergasted that she
Just
couldn't do this.
Google how many...
Just Google me.
Simple.
Just Google how many
Google,
stars
mate.
did Abbey Clancy get?
Literally. Just Google what did Abby Cancer get in her
Yeah, 'cause you
GCSEs
said
and
it
it
in
goes out.
interviews.
There'd be plenty
You've
of-
lied in interviews.
I
It's like-
haven't lied. I haven't lied. As if I'm going to lie about that.
If anyone was Abigail Clancy's teacher back in school,
Yeah.
St Julie's,
St.
I believe
Julie's.
the school was, please get in touch.
Yeah.
With your knowledge of Abby's 10 A stars.
Well, I used to just copy off Kaylee anyway.
Kaylee Bannon. How do I know that name?
I love that.
Kaylee Bannon.
That is mad.
Yeah, I
Give
used to...
me a name of some of your school friends and see if I can get the surname. I knew it's Kaylee Bannon.
Holly.
Mealy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Charlotte.
Peacock.
Do you full name everyone as well? Do you do
Yeah.
that? Yeah, I
Yeah.
do that.
And you said I don't listen.
But you didn't even know that. Well, you know Holly, obviously, but like Kaylee Bannon. Like I
never met
left
her.
school when I was
I've never met her in my life.
how old?
But I know her name.
15 or something.
She'll be buzzing off that if she's listening.
15. I left school.
Oh, God.
So that was kind of like a joint weekly wine, was that? Are we kind of double teaming on that one?
Yeah, I think so. It was a bit, it made me laugh when I came over there because I didn't know what the homework was. I just
Yeah.
came over and what is it? Oh, it's verbal reasoning. It makes total sense.
An absolute knob, aren't you?
Oh,
Have we got any audience wine speak?
we have actually. Ross, thanks for asking. Okay, I just want to tell you about a time I recently used to grow up. Perfect.
Yeah.
I misjudged.
I told you to grow up the other day, didn't I?
Yeah, I think I've had a few grow ups recently. Like
A
angry grow
genuine
up.
one, a genuine one.
Like a genuine grow up, Pete.
Peter
In
Pan.
front of your kids doing homework together.
Grow up.
Grow up, will you? I misjudged a space where you could pull in, and there was a parked car on my side of the road. I was sticking out a bit, and the car coming the other way decided to excessively beep at me. God, I can't stand a beep.
Discussed beeps on me.
So I laughed and told him to grow up. He pulled up beside me, window down, looked me in the eyes and just laughed in my face and did the wanker signal. Bearing in mind, it was about 10 a.m. on a Saturday with my 11-year-old in the car, and he was a 70-year-old man. So I laughed back and we chuckled at each other for a minute and drove off in our separate ways. Good times.
But
That sounds quite friendly,
That
doesn't
happened
it?
to me. I actually beeped someone the other day.
Did you?
This effing cyclist was, so it was 2 lanes and she was driving down the middle line.
I hate that.
So I couldn't go in either lane.
Yeah.
So I beeped her and then she moved over and then I went around, she went, "You fucking dickhead." So I thought, fucking dickhead. So I just drove, crawled next to her. So slow and put my window on and said, "What did you just say?" She said it again and then pedalled dead fast.
I remember there was a family member who remained nameless, right? An elderly lady in my family, right?
Yeah.
Well, not an elderly lady, as she thought, but when she went across the zebra crossing, some fella went, "Hurry up, you old bag." She was absolutely mortified.
She's not an old lady
No,
though.
not an old lady at all. Mortified. Old bag. Imagine getting old bagged off.
You come from getting wolf whistled like a year earlier to getting old
Hurry
bag.
up, you old bag. That is terrible.
People
just say something cutting.
Yeah.
I was
Stuck with that.
I was getting my nails done the other day. I went to the shop. I forgot to tell you this. And this guy, you know that kebab shop on the corner is the railing. Some guy, there's always like bikers that go outside of that, like cyclists. So I let him go. So he jumped over the railing and just flipped over.
Oh,
No, right in front of you.
Right in front
He
of
tried
me.
to style it out like
It
do
was
the old
the
jump over.
funniest, and I was on my own and had no one to
buzz off with.
discuss it with. So funny.
Did he look back? Because I think in those situations, just continue to look forward.
Yeah, he was severely injured as well.
Severely injured.
It was. I think he got full winded, but he literally did a backflip over the rail and went to do that little jump, and just his leg got caught. He just went.
Was he in the gear as well, the lycra?
Yeah, lycra.
Well, that makes it so much better.
Oh, there is definitely an issue between motorists and cyclists, isn't there? On a Sunday round here, it's insane. So you know those Duke of Edinburgh?
I like this already.
So obviously they
Do you
were.
know that Duke of Edinburgh?
Yeah,
You know
they
his
were
school?
Duke of Edinburgh.
They go hiking and
Yeah.
tenting, whatever it is.
Tenting.
And anyway,
It's like loads of teenagers at
loads of
maps like that.
teenagers, they all had the maps out and they were walking, and I had wound the window down. I thought she's going to say, how you getting on, boys, or something like that. Yeah. And what was the quote you said?
Duke of Edinburgh wankers.
Duke of Edinburgh wankers! I don't think it was that. I think it was bag wankers, wasn't it?
No, camping wankers.
Was it camping wankers? It was that.
That's fantastic.
So yeah, I thought she was going to give him a word of encouragement. These, 15, 16-year-old lads. Camping wankers! Put the window up.
Funny.
Can you imagine?
I was camping, son. I was all right. I'm swearing I'd be Clancy called me a camping
It's only a bit of fun, isn't it?
It's all a bit of fun.
Character building for them anyway.
That's
Yeah.
all good. It's all
Yeah.
good fun. Okay, hey all, my partner and I are massive fans of the pod. However, I feel she's misunderstood a key feature of the shabba. Rather than taking advantage of the exposed but clothed buttocks.
Clothed or closed?
But clothed. Say bending down to pick me up, to pick up something or etc. She's going for reach around shabbas. When I say
Like underneath and
when I'm
in.
coming in to say bye and give me a kiss, a traditional shabba isn't a high point of my day, but eye contact while stood upright as she reaches around and pokes my arsehole feels demeaning. Can you please give a definition or clarify when shabbas are acceptable? I'm concerned my kids will pick up on this and start dishing reach around shabbas at school. Thanks for the assist. Back stronger, Sam. I love the fact that we are we're
nation's
voice
voice
of
on
like,
it, yeah.
It's as if we're UEFA or something. No? Stating the rules of the game. Reach around's not an option. That is not. It's supposed to be catching someone
I give you a little reach around every now and then.
unaware. Clip that one up.
No, not like a shabbery.
And I enjoy it every time.
If you give me a hug, I'll sometimes shabby you.
Yeah. Yeah, like I think a hug is it's always the whole thing about shabber, it's the element of surprise. So if we're in the, clenched hugging scenario, a shabber from behind works because I can't see where your hand is. Whereas if I'm bending over from behind,
I think it's got to be a bent over or up the stairs for me as a shabber. I think if I was necking my partner and then suddenly she just give me that.
not necking. It's more like just I'll see you later, like cuddle.
Yeah.
Shabber. It's a nice little bite, isn't it? It's like, I'll see you later, babe. Shabber. Do you know what I mean? That's quite a nice one, I think.
It's quite a nice one, yeah. I'll have to try it when I get in. See how I get on.
Give it a go. Yeah. Let us know. Make sure you can email in.
I'll write into the pod,
Okay. Hi, Ross, Abs and Pete. Love the pod. Keep up the good work. Ross, do us a favour, lad. He's a Scouser, this fella. Have a word with your abs. Scousers don't say dinner. It's breakfast, dinner and tea. End of. And for all those weird Southerners who say dinner, why do they call school why do they call at school dinner ladies? Dinner ladies at dinner time. Put this to bed for me, please. It's definitely breakfast, dinner, and tea, isn't it?
I did grow up saying that, but I don't say it anymore.
I know. I've grew out of tea a little bit. I would.
Tea's very northern.
I would say, what are we having for our tea?
What are we having for tea?
Yeah, I would say actually. So
And you do say that, and you do say that.
I don't really. Not
You
anymore.
say dinner now.
Yeah.
You've been down here for a long time.
Yeah.
And
But
I would only
southern,
say dinner.
Yeah.
I've never said tea in my life.
Haven't you?
Never.
Never?
Well, it's a cup of tea and dinner.
Afternoon tea.
Yeah, but that is still a cup of
Good
tea.
point. Is an afternoon tea.
When I
So
go over to my mum's, I would only say tea, to be fair, thinking I'm older.
Do you say what we're having for lunch or what we're having for dinner?
Dinner, what we having for dinner.
For lunch.
Yeah. And then...
Would you say lunch?
No, I wouldn't say that. No, I'd say what we having for lunch. I'd say breakfast, lunch and tea.
Say breakfast, lunch and dinner.
Would
now.
you ever say supper?
No.
No.
Fuck off.
That isn't it.
That's it
Supper.
for me.
Anyone who says, were you coming around for supper?
Oh, no. That's a posh thing. That's a
Well,
posh
it's
thing.
incredibly posh. Isn't it?
I think a supper to me is like if you'd have like tea and toast before bed. That's like a supper. Yeah, that's to
Yeah,
me,
but you
that's
can't
Late
say the
night
word
snack?
supper still.
No, yeah, no.
Couldn't say it.
Midnight snacks better, yeah.
No, but you can't say the word supper.
No.
It's not acceptable in any...
Good any
Capacity.
supper?
No,
Yeah.
I said to you, babe, would you like a little bit of supper?
Supper on this.
Can you imagine that? I think you'd physically throw up.
I find you revolting.
Oh,
Little bit light supper.
supper.
Yeah, so, I mean, I would always say dinner, but I think it's definitely a northern thing saying tea. My mum's side of the family in, Macclesfield, they always said tea.
But he has got a good point with the dinner ladies as well. You would say dinner ladies, wouldn't you, for dinner time? School dinners.
School dinners.
That's dinner.
Yeah, that's true. That is true, but tea is a rogue word.
But when I ask the kids, I'm
It
like,
is.
what do you have for your lunch in school?
Yeah. And you'd say pack lunch, wouldn't you?
Pack lunch.
Pack dinner. You'd say pack
so
dinner.
like the thing is like the people who are eating the exact same period have a packed lunch or school dinners.
Yeah.
Can't remember.
All right, moving on.
All right,
Moving on.
okay. Well, let's get into the pod then, shall we? Got a guest today, haven't we?
We've got our gorgeous Miles on.
Oh, we haven't seen him for ages.
Yeah.
We used to knock about him I used to knock about him like every day.
I've heard a lot of stories about your days with Miles.
They were the best times of our lives then.
Yeah.
Because, we were in North London. We had a great crew of friends. Like our John was in the band. We were going to gigs like every week.
Yeah.
Going to see Miles and
We were walking down to
Kasabian
Camden and seeing a gig every other night.
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
yeah, it was just fabulous.
We'd go and see if Miles would play I remember going to see him
The
at
Roundhouse or-
It was Arctic Monkeys. And,
Yeah.
he was mates with them, so we'd just have a beer with them.
met
He's,
the band.
he's
Arctic
best mate.
Monkeys.
He's best
Yeah,
mate.
it's like, this is
Alex,
amazing.
isn't he?
Yeah.
That was a really, really fun time. Love seeing all the live music.
He gives cool vibes, to be fair.
Yeah,
He's like
he's
a
got
guy
the-
that you want to hang around with.
He's got the best wardrobe.
Yes,
Like literally, and I reckon all his clothes would fit me as well. So, yeah.
Interesting to see what he turns up in.
Very infectious personality as well.
Yeah.
He's bubbly.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Good
gorge.
northern lad.
Well, should we get him on then?
Let's go.
Miles Kane!
Hello, you two. Thank you for having us.
How are you, mate?
What a long time no
I know.
see, isn't it? You know.
Pete and I were just discussing when we first met.
When was that?
What show was it?
Do you know what? It was, I think it was Graham Norton did a 24-hour charity talk show.
Yeah.
And do you know what? Abby was on it, but Abby, obviously, she goes into makeup and gets ready for a few hours. And I basically sat in this chair in the green room, and it was like I was Graham Norton. Because people were just coming in and out. And like, I was meeting all these amazing people, and you were one of them.
Go ahead. Yes.
And I was
That
like,
is why I'm here today.
You had a red suit on.
You know what? I do remember.
And
Was
you
Rod
had-
Stewart there?
Everyone was
everyone,
loads of people were there.
That's what I'm saying. I was sitting
Lily
there.
Allen.
And all these legends
Go
kept
ahead,
coming.
the red
and I was a
suits.
big
Red
Miles Kane fan.
Thank you, Pete.
Nah, a huge fan, mate.
Yeah,
and then when
cheers.
you came in, I was like,
This is it.
great. And we hit it off, right?
Yeah,
and,
we
and
did.
obviously your band with Jay and Phil.
Yeah,
And
yeah, we've had some good time, and so that's going over. What's about 20 years,
20,
15
yeah.
years, 20 years.
Yeah.
15 odd years.
I didn't even have
yeah.
Sophia then, and she's 15 in March.
yeah.
And you dared me to say the word whale. I was on Lorraine the next day. I think we had no sleep.
What?
Yeah.
Do you not remember this?
My brain has been battered, so please let's
So
reintroduce
you,
it.
I was going on Lorraine Kelly or something the
Go
next day,
Go ahead.
and you said I had to say the word whale.
As like just as a weird in joke.
Yeah, just
And
get it.
then-
So I said on Lorraine, I said, oh yeah, I've had a whale of a time.
Oh my!
And everyone-
See that? She's the best.
Got it in,
That's
mate.
it. You've got it in.
But
mate.
yeah, that was the start of our friendship, which
Wow.
is
But then we obviously, we lived in North London for a while round by you. We ended
Yeah,
up
we
going
did.
for a bit of dinner and stuff, a few
I
lunches.
know.
those to come
Remember
watch-
them days? Belsize Park, wasn't it?
they were such fun days.
And we go, like the Stag Pub, Roslyn Arms.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Good
We had
fun.
a good little crew there. I miss those days.
Yeah, there's some nights
Now
as
we're
well
all
then. wasn't there?
yeah.
We used to come and see you play as well. Like it was
Yeah,
class.
it
I
was
mean, those were the
always
days,
been. Yeah,
weren't
you've
they?
been big supporters of me in them early days, isn't it? It's always been. The door's always open. Man.
Do you know? I was telling the lads one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Me and you went to watch the Arctic Monkeys in the Roundhouse in Camden.
Yeah.
Don't know if you remember this.
No, we can't, clearly.
You can't remember, can you? I'm sitting here next to you.
Go ahead.
And you go, I just got to go and do something. And I said, oh, yeah, you said, come with me.
Yeah.
So then I remember walking down and we're at the side of the stage. Some fella just hands you the guitar and then you walk on. And you didn't even tell me what you're going to do. And then banged out 505.
Got
Banged
this
out.
riff, Peter. I need to get on with.
Yeah. He said, I've just got
Get
some-
on this riff.
That is my favourite
And then
song.
handed the guitar and then we went back and had a beer. I went, whoa, that was fucking cool.
Yeah, they probably said, "Yeah, where should we go now, man?"
Cool.
Wow, that's great, that man.
Yeah,
This is a therapy session. Remembering all
it
this
is.
stuff, man. It's amazing.
But that
you
was-
forget, don't you, in life and the way
Oh my God, yeah.
tangents life takes you and stuff like that. That these moments, it's nice to have a little reminisce.
It is.
To be fair, like it makes you feel warm. You know what I mean?
And you're saying you've had 11 albums, which is
Yeah.
mad.
So this
Mad.
is my 6th solo album that's coming out 17th October, Sunlight and the Shadows, and in total it's the 11th. So it's like kind of like, you started properly when you were 17, 18, 39 now. So it's like a 20-year sort of stint of grafting away. And it's, it's ups, it's downs, but it's magical. And it's like, it's the best job in the world, and I still fucking love it so much that it's like it's my drug almost. I need it and I enjoy it, and I think it's hopefully you can just keep going for another 10, 20 years.
Yeah, absolutely. You're only 39.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, how did it all start?
So in
first?
Little Flames, it was mainly Matt and Eva. Eva was singer and Matt. They were the Little Flames basically, and then 2 of my mates joined because they were putting a band together. They were just like a duo, and I basically just wedged my way in to play guitar. And at that time, they were signed by Delta Sonic, which was a Liverpool record label that had the Coral and the Zootons. And, remember that was a bit of a scene at that
I
time.
love them boys.
James and Ian from the Coral are my cousins. So I remember we were watching the White Stripes in the Royal Court in Liverpool. And our James and Ian, and then Alan Wills was there from Delta Sonic. And I remember at the start, I wasn't a good guitarist, and he was like, "No, they need Little Flames need a really good guitarist." And I was, he's more of a rhythm guitarist about me.
Yeah.
And I remember going over to him, being like, "Listen, mate, I will fucking absolutely nail it, and I will be a good guitarist. Please." I basically begged him to let me join this thing, and and then I did actually, and then signed, and you're getting 50 quid a week, so you could stop doing any like part-time jobs you had. And we just would go in that practice room every day, for a good sort of 2-3 years, basically. And that's really where I learnt my craft. Just go in there all day, every day. And I learnt how to be a guitarist and learnt how to write songs. And then I started... And then once I started to write songs, I was sort of singing a bit, but I was so nervous to sing. But in that band, I would do BVs, but I would...
That's backing vocals for anyone who doesn't know.
But I was
musicians.
yes, baby. And then I was so shy that nothing would come out, but I liked the stance.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I like the stance. I like the microphone. And some people be like, "Yeah, you should be like a singer. You should be." And then I was like, "Yeah, I want to be a front man now." So again, I just taught myself to sing basically, and I was living at my mum's. And
how's that going? Don't leave me back and down, joking.
Gosh, come in here, mum. And that was it. And I just had this little tape recorder, 4-track recorder, and would record myself just, singing, and it would sound terrible for ages. But that was the start, really.
Wow.
And then then the three of us left to join the Rascals when my confidence was up to be a singer. And that was kind of really shouty and punky. But it was almost like this sort of release of... this freedom of, just having your own thing, I think, at that stage. And then, and during the Little Flames, we met Alex Monkeys and all that stuff.
Did you go on tour with the Arctic Monkeys?
That was it,
then?
yeah. Well, they seen our video on MTV, because we had a couple of singles out before they was just starting up as well. And the original plan was we were doing this double headline tour.
Wow.
Right. So we did that, and it got button. Each night was going to rotate. The first night, though, in Sheffield, we went on before them, and then they went on. And then I was like, we can't go on after, because it was like the Beatles,
insane,
wasn't it?
yeah.
I mean, it still is for them. But so that quickly got just switched to be like, we're just opening up for them, because it's like, we were like the Velvet Underground and a weird band. So, but that was how all that started, really, mate, and our friendship, and not long after that, meeting all yous and all that, and here we are, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then probably Al in them early days would give me confidence in me writing and to sing as well, and then that's when we did that first Puppets record. So that was kind of all around that time of like 2021. And, then it's just been... up and down for 20 years, basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, are you still speak to Alex and stuff? You still...
Yeah.
You still write? You don't write with him?
We're not... no, we're not doing musically, but he's one of my best mates, mate. You know what I mean? So it's like, I love him, but we're not doing anything at the minute, no, mate.
Tell me about Nashville. You've just been to Nashville.
Yeah, so I made this new record there, and... me and James, we were talking about this next album, and in the midst of touring last year, we were like, "Oh, it'd be great for me to go and do some work with Dan Airback, because we're massive fans." And I didn't think he would, because he's highly thought of, respected, and I thought he'd be like, "Nah, fuck that kid off," or whatever. But he didn't. As soon as I met him, we just had this and I went to Nashville on my own. There was part of me prior to going, even though this is something I really want, and almost a dream come true, there was part of me that was like, I wish it'd cancel. That thing you get in your head sometimes, which is kind of like, there's a slight self-sabotage in us all, that I do think that sometimes that does creep out. But I remember as soon as I got there and he opened the door, and I was just made to feel really warm and welcomed, and And we hit it off straight away on a work basis. And I remember after the first day, he was like, I'd love to produce this record. And
Oh my God.
then he was like, would you sign to me label? And I was signed to my cousin's label, the Coral are on and all that. But anyway, because it was family, they were like, this is a
Just
great
do it.
opportunity. We're
Yeah.
not going to hold you back and stuff. So it was one of those moments that probably not for a long time that, you know, when everything just free flows. And
Yeah.
I kind of wish everything was like that. It was one of them moments where, and the writing of it, the whole thing of it, the way I feel about, you know, with the touring for it is next year mainly, but the way I feel about talking about these songs, the way I feel singing them, the process of making it was just, it's, you know, it's a beautiful thing, to be honest. And I think that's how I feel in my life as well. I don't know if that's transcended into...
I think you can tell that.
Into the
he
music.
He looks happy, doesn't he?
You know what I mean? There's like... just, I don't know, a bit of a calmness maybe we found. You know what
I think that comes with. I think.
And I think maybe it's just fucking getting old, mate. I don't know.
No, I think
You know?
when you actually hit 30, I was saying this the other day, you get like a clarity.
You're 30s, you do.
And then I'm like, I won't take any shit. I don't want anyone who doesn't love me, and I don't love them in my life.
And I think that intuition becomes a lot clearer and brighter, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Sort of the older you get, and I think that sort of going down that road of that feeling brings all the shit in life that I think is a powerful thing, and it's just getting rid of the fucking...
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Basically.
It's so true.
Like, because there's so many of them, mate, and they're all fucking two-faced little twats. Like, so I just...
I agree
No,
totally.
you know what? I think
Yeah.
they are.
No, they
Life's too short.
And what I don't like is when they talk about people who aren't there, and I was like, no, that it didn't even fucking happen.
Yeah.
Or, you know what I'm saying anyway. And I just think getting in tune with that and not... Because sometimes you sort of bend and you can play along with those twats and at times in your life. And I'm just like, I'm having none of it, and I haven't been for a while. And I think that I feel strong in that here today, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Well, I always see you, we've seen you loads of times live, but I always see you, like, when you're kind of playing live, you just feel like the energy's insane, the crowd's amazing. Do you still get the same buzz performing live?
You know what, mate? I do. I do. And it's like, I feel like I'm itching now even too, because it's sort of been a minute, and I've been doing these little acoustic bits which is like a promotion, like incentive for people to buy the records. You know, you go in the stores, but to get on there with the full band and the rocking thing is something that and to play these new songs, that energy is still there.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing it.
I can't
So you did what the ones you did recently? Was it Transmit?
We did Transmit. That was a little last minute job. Someone dropped out and we just went there, and that was amazing.
Is that Scotland?
Yeah, it's like kind of what Team
Glasgow
Park.
Green.
They're
isn't it?
always
Yeah.
a great crowd, though, in Scotland, aren't
you
they?
can't knock it, mate. So
Yeah.
that's it. And then tour we're announcing in a couple of weeks.
And have you seen that your fan base have followed you through all your different bands and for these past 20 years?
Touch wood, you know what I mean? It's kind of it goes. It's been a bit up and it's been a bit down, and I think now it's on we're somewhere in the middle, perhaps, to be honest. But it feels, it's good, and I feel since the last album, there was a younger vibe coming.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Young kids, young girls, young lads, and when you do these signings that you're doing to promote the acoustic stuff, you know, some will come with the mums and dads, and then you've got the older mod geezers or whatever. So there is this real sort of mix of, but that young gives a new energy and it gives a new life to the gig, and the scream isn't as, it's more like, now, you know what I mean? You know, like it's kind of, it's a different thing. Does that make sense?
It's a kids.
Do you know what I mean? It's a bit that, but I'm all for it, mate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what Rick Astley was saying since he became a meme.
Yeah,
he's got all the kids.
all the young ones.
Like Sophia knew all the words to the song. My 14-year-old, I'm like, how do you know this song? She's like,
yeah,
"Well,
that's
get with
great
it."
because he's had a great career, mate, hasn't he? And you know, he's maintained, and if not, he's probably as big as ever. Probably his gigs that he's doing now. So it's inspiring.
He said he's doing his biggest gig in his life.
Yeah,
He's
there
doing
you
the
go.
O2.
Yeah, and he'll be 60.
60.
Well, hopefully, I can do the O2 before 60.
Do you know I've got a great photo of you? I think it's me, you, Serge from Kasabian.
Yeah.
It's
won't be able to remember.
No, I'm just going to tell
Go
you.
on.
It's Paul Weller and Carl.
Have you
Barrett.
got this photo?
I've got this photo, right?
Can
I
you
think I
send
posted it. I've got it. I've got it on my phone still now. I'll show you it.
Go ahead.
And
I
it's
want to know
all
what the
of us
haircuts
together,
are.
right? Yeah, the haircuts are unbelievable.
I think you
But
had
I
a
mean,
bit of a mullety
have
thing
I
there.
got the mod thing?
Yeah, I think so.
Good.
But what I say, like, although for me, obviously, musically, legends, right? But who's been kind of the biggest influence for you? Like, because I know Paul Weller was a big influence for you.
I was just going to, before you said that, I would have said Weller, and we're super tight now as well. And I think, especially in those early days, I've loved him before I met him, but he definitely gave me opportunity and called me out as a young artist. I remember the reason I worked with him is he mentioned me in an interview. They said, who do you want to work with? And he mentioned my name. So, you know, he sort of had my back for a long time, really. And he has been like a mentor at times. And he said to me that thing when I was hitting 30, about your 30s, you said. And that always stuck with me.
Yeah.
And also, I think when I was younger, you'd get jealous of younger artists that maybe would overtake you, that were a bit like you. And you'd be like, oh, fucking what? You know. And he was like, nah, don't rise above it. You got your thing. You know, little things like that. And the thing with your 30s, and he said even
little
40,
nuggets that you
your
just stay
40s
with.
are better.
Yeah.
And, you know, those little things, they stick with you. And I've been in the position where I've said that now to younger artists or mates, people, whatever. You know what I mean? It's like certain advice is real and does work.
Definitely.
If that makes sense.
Well, how do you think about the music industry at the minute? Like, you know, when I looked at you boys and the bands and kind of that indie music, there's not as much of that anymore, is there? And is there still a place for, you know?
Because I think that myself, I'm like, am I just not looking hard enough?
Yeah.
Or is it just that on a more of a, not that we're mainstream, on that sort of main, you know, like, I think radios and stuff don't really play bands, new rock
That's what I
and
mean,
roll
but there's
bands.
still a thirst for it. Look at
there is a
Oasis
thirst
now.
for it, but it's like there's no, I don't know, are they going to stick them on the TV shows? You know what I mean?
We used to go and see a new band every week.
Yeah,
Do you
I remember there was
these?
loads.
Like all
wasn't there?
those This Feeling gigs, and there was just millions of bands.
I know. I'm just, am I being sort of naive and not looking hard enough, or is it just they are there and they're not getting this opportunity?
I think it's probably a bit of both.
And it's probably is all the social media stuff and that stuff. I think it's like people look at that first than to see what's out there. Do you know what I mean?
I don't even know anyone new now, do you?
Oh, who do you like out there? If you're not, who do you listen to?
New bands. I mean,
Well, I mean,
no. I've been loving. She put a new album out. Joy Crux's new album was out last week. I like her. My favourite band are. I love the Sleaford Mods. I don't know if you've heard them.
No.
Jason Williams' lyrics are like
Unreal.
unbelievable. It's gnarly, and it's like. You know, a bit like that Fall thing where it's like quite a lot of lyrics, punky, you know, I don't know. But a lot of people, a bit like a Baxter Jury, he does it in a more speaking way. But the Sleaford Mods for me, lyrically, is kind of what all I'm listening to at the minute, to be honest. So you'd like them though.
yeah.
Real deal gear, proper, you know what I mean?
I used to always ask you about like bands and stuff, and you'd give me a few little tips. So
Yeah.
I'll check them out.
Yeah, there's I'll send you a playlist of what's going on, but the Sleaford Mods is definitely one to get you pumped. Like,
But in Sunlight and the Shadows, are you? What are we going to expect? What's happening in this album? Is it going to be Black Keysy?
it's probably some of the guitar tones are because I was using his guitar. But it's got that rock and roll thing. I think it's kind of an amalgamation of like, you know, I love that rock and rolly thing. I love a bit of the Western surf,
So do
you know,
I.
bow down, the Morricone stuff, the T-Rex, the Beatles, Oasis, you know. What other greats can I mention? You know what I mean? Stylistically, musically, I'm talking before it all kicks off. And I just think it's like it's got all those style of tunes that a bit puppetsy, the ballady, and it sort of shows where I'm at. I think as a 39-year-old man, one, making music, and two, in my life. I think it tells that story, to be honest.
I gotta say, Miles, you've always been a stylish young man.
Thank you, mate.
I've been looking very sharp today.
Do you remember when we both went out in the same red leather pants? Can you remember that?
Yeah, that's not even a joke.
The worst thing is, around that time we were going out as a free ball quite a lot, and both of you had red strides on.
Yeah. I mean, I said, I got that. Sure, you slap my ass. Me loving it as well. Oh, Peter. Yeah, don't stop it. Do it again.
Yeah, enviable clothes.
Yeah. No, that's just something that I've always loved. You know what I mean? It's like, even from, early days wearing a trackie, you know what I mean? And picking out, you want that all black Lacoste one. I remember.
Oh, I used to wear that.
You know what I mean? Like, there's a chicness to that, I think. And I think that's kind of just in our blood, really.
Scousers, you see, Pete?
Yeah.
What do you think
But
about
you look
Pete's
great.
cardies?
I'm liking this.
The cardi vibe.
Double flannel.
But with the suit pants, I think I like that style, like the suit pants with the little t-shirt and the vest. It's like a t-shirt and like the leather jacket or the cardi. It's a hint of a Steve McQueen.
Yeah.
It's understated chic.
It is. He
in all
calls
honesty-
himself Almafi Coast chic.
Almafi Coast.
There you
chic.
go.
What, if you
mate.
hadn't gone into music, is there anything that you'd have done?
Hairdresser.
Hairdresser.
I love getting my hair cut, but or you know what, like say like clothes, like I design clothes for myself. Like this is a tailored suit and stuff that I wear on stage. And I've had those phases where you'd be in like a jumpsuit, and it's like you're sort of combining your love of like Bruce Lee attire, WWE, and boxing.
So you could say WWF then? Little panda on.
Yeah, it's in the post. And I just take inspiration from these things and, so maybe it'd be something in that and designing clothes as well.
Do you still work with that? Do you used to work with that guy who used to
Ray
make...
Brown now. He moved to America now. But he did a lot of my stuff. That was around that time, wasn't it? And it's just making those classic little bits with those subtle edges and stuff that is something I'm always interested in. And I just do it for myself. Or I did a little thing with Fred Perry where we did 4 collections. And I do actually really enjoy that designing things or being like, I like the length of that sleeve, but we'll put it on a jacket with a collar, stuff like that. It never, your trousers have got to be a certain length, whatever I'm getting. Yeah, but, what I mean?
But Pete can't do that kind of ankle length.
No,
because it looks like he's got ankle swingers on because
but
because he's so tall.
But
it looks like
you don't want it crumbled at the bottom. You know what I mean? Like I think you got the right.
But I think there's something about that. Like I was actually with Serge from Kasabian recently, and he's very similar. Like I think because you're writing, you're in the kind of the arts, if you know what I mean.
You've
like,
got to be creative.
Good artist.
He's like that as well, isn't he? And
fashion,
and I think you sort of. Some days you want to wear the suit. Some days you want the red leather pants on. you know what I mean? It's kind of like I just go on that feeling because some days putting the red leather pants on, it doesn't feel right, does it? Or you think, all right, chill out, mate.
I can't fit in mine anymore.
Yeah, I definitely couldn't fit in mine. Because some days you feel like it looks too try hard. So you just have to go in that mood of whatever you're in at the minute.
I just wear jumpers now every day. That's all I do because I ride my horse.
What's the tune that you love performing? What's the one that really resonates with the fans?
I mean, you're talking a Don't Forget Who You Are, or probably I love a Come Closer though as well.
Come Closer is the one for me, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's come on, makes me want to have it now. Actually, I'll go Come Closer.
Yeah, spell to that, isn't it? We've been in the mixer for that.
Yeah. And it's great that those isn't like I still get that buzz of playing them tunes, and like there's even more energy around them tunes now, which I embrace. If you
will
know
you be
what I
putting
mean?
them in your?
Oh, yeah.
Put the bangers in.
Yeah. Be a fool, not too kid. Do them twice. Start with Come Close and end with it.
It's not a bad idea.
What's the banger on this album? Have you got one?
I think it's the song "Sunlight in the Shadows."
Yeah,
that's and I think, dare I say it, I think that's got that sing along riff thing. It's kind of in the same world as a Come Closer. So. And I Don't Forget You Are. That I think that could be the set closer once this album's out. I'm feeling there's something in that at the minute. People are picking up on it before it's released, and I think I've been doing it acoustic and sort of humming the riff thinking they wouldn't. Then they started singing it back before it's out. So I feel probably won't be now because my radar's off. But it feels like that will be like the big one off this album.
Do you get nervous before you drop an album? Are you looking at all like the critiques?
Yeah, no, I'm trying not to. I mean, Shivani, I'll get sent the good ones if there is any, but I can't be arsed reading the bad ones. You know what I mean? Because it's like, I don't know what good is that going to do you? Do you know what I mean?
That's the same as me.
Yeah,
Matt.
same.
I
Like,
play,
You were reading one this morning.
No, but
It was
because we've got rhino skin, all of us, right? You know what I mean? We've had it all.
We've got to,
we've been sniped left, right, and centre. Do
Yeah.
you know what I mean? We've got tough skin, so it's used to that. So I don't really want anything. Why sort of read something that's gonna like, you know, put a fucking dent in that or whatever, or try to make a dent in it? I can't really be arsed. So, and because it does, even if you can bat it off after a bit, it kind of it will sit with you.
It does sit,
even
like if you get 10 million good ones.
Yeah, even if it's like for 5 minutes, you feel like, oh, what was that fucking...
Someone said it to you today, didn't they?
Yeah, but it does
Someone
get,
said
like
you
it
look
may
rough.
creep in and later on in the... What did you say?
It was one of the
said you
comments
look
on
rough.
this said, fucking hell, Crouchy looks rough today.
You should have just said, what? A mouthy coast sheep.
Oh,
You should have said, fuck
no.
you know.
And do you know what though? Like the
Yeah.
fact that I told you and I'm laughing about it now, it shows you how
Well, now-
bothered I was by it. If I was bothered by it, I would have had a little cry and then not mentioned it again.
Yeah, no,
I look great anyway.
Yeah, really overcompensating for it. Don't like, you do, Peter. You look fucking
That's really
great.
good.
Thank you. What does day-to-day Miles Kane look like? And I know I've been around you a little bit, but there's people out there, I reckon, that probably think you walk down the street in your
He does.
in your boot. I
In
know
his
he does.
regular-
That's the thing. Yeah.
You see me in a big Sainsbury's, mate. It ain't far off.
Yeah,
this,
yeah,
do you know
yeah.
what I mean?
But that's it. You are. This is you, right?
That's what I mean. I live and breathe it, and I think that thing with the clothes or whatever, yeah, it's like, or even if you've got the trackie on, I'll have to have the full track. You know what I mean? It's just, yeah, whether I'm doing this or doing the gig or going to frigging Sainsbury's, it is. There's no difference, really. You know
What is a day-to-day Miles Kane? Like, what are you into now? Obviously, you got the little
At the
dog
minute,
here.
I'm just kind of on a bit of a chill one at the minute, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm on a bit of a zen mode, you know what I mean? Off the booze and all that at the moment and stuff. And just kind of trying to be a bit healthier.
I think we all are, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're in our oxygen tank and our LED bed and all of that
Go
now.
ahead. I'll have to have a go at that.
Yeah.
I haven't had a go at that. You
It's
know.
so good.
Is it?
So good. You just feel like phenomenal.
Do you feel like you got to look after yourself more? Like, you know, listen. Let's be honest. Back
Yeah, well, you have
in
to,
the early
you've got
days,
to.
it was very much.
And it's one of them. And I think don't get me wrong, I love to have a go now and again. And I just think it's like finding that when again, it's listening to that.
Listening
and
to
then
your body.
sometimes you just can't be, I'm like, I just want to come and do this today or go and do me gigs and feel fucking great. You know what I mean? And just be present. And I don't want to linger in dustiness of some whatever. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm at with it all. And it's just like, you know, doing your exercise and the
I was-
basic stuff does make
I
you
was
feel
saying
good.
that to the doctor yesterday. I was like, I don't feel like I'm getting up like bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. It's like when I got my horse, came to me in this is a so boring story, came to me in a really bad state and now it's so healthy. And it's like, its coat is like glass, its hair, its eyes
But
are sparkling.
your energy is probably like enhanced.
I've got
that or
no-
something.
I've
do you
got- no.
feel it's the horse taking your vavavoom?
No, it's because it's getting trained every day
Yeah.
and it's eating well and it's just like the picture of health. Do you know what I mean?
So
So
are
I'm
you.
like,
But you
no,
think
I just feel
you
flat
don't
at the moment.
feel like
no,
the horse.
No, I don't feel like
You just get that and you get her and you.
I feel like we're getting the therapy crouch here from Miles Kane.
It's boss.
Just you get.
Actually, a new coat might do the trick.
Yeah. Actually, can
might-
I have one as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it.
Red leather.
So are you touring this new album?
I'm touring this album. Yeah, January to March, UK and Europe, and then hopefully Fezzies
What
and all
date
that.
in January? It's my 40th.
Is it?
Yeah.
When's the London gig? We'll find. I'll text you. I'll let you know. So
We
that's
could do a little
that's,
Miles Kane reunion.
yeah,
Yeah, that'll
definitely.
get the Golden Gang back together.
Exactly.
It'd be nice, wouldn't it? So yeah, that's so. Hopefully next year should be quite full on in terms of gigs and stuff. So that's it. I'm
So Jan to March is the tour,
That's
and then all
and then hopefully see what comes after that. That's UK and Europe.
Okay.
Down to
Class.
March, so we'll see.
I want to know more about Nashville. What was it like there? Fabulous. I'm
Just
desperate
amazing.
to go.
And again, it's like,
It's on our list, Nashville. We've not been.
you'd love it.
Oh,
Honest to God. And I was like, I didn't know if I got an impression of it because I went to work and I'm really happy with my work. Did I get a false impression of it? But
Yeah.
I didn't. I loved it. And I think the people are there. And well, the sort of circle of people I walked into made me feel so
Welcomed,
loved and
yeah.
respected. And, you know, just like how you want to be treated, to be honest.
Yeah.
And that's how I felt everywhere in Nashville, to be honest. It
so
was just
many, because Edinburgh's
and
there.
there
isn't
is
it,
there's
too?
so many amazing musicians, and there's no it's very free and open in that sense. There's no bitterness or jealousy. I'm sure there is, but not from what I
didn't
saw.
feel it?
Everyone's kind of like, yeah, we're in this together and let's have a good time making
I
something
want to go
special.
to a
Do you know
bar
what I
there
mean?
and
did
sing
you-
Shallow.
Yeah.
Did you go out and see like the
Cowboy
live
hat.
music?
Yeah,
and
yeah,
just
did.
random people just up there and
did all that, mate, and that's what I mean. From 11 in the morning, these bars have got these incredible musicians playing all day and all night. So,
Unreal.
and also the band that we used that Dan put together for the album was two of the lads from over here, but most of them from Nashville and America and stuff. And that was it. You know, these highly regarded musicians that I've been fans of for a long time as well. So to be right in the middle of that and to sort of have that all around you was one, inspiring, made me raise my game, and you know, just beautiful, really.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like to when you're on your own in a stranger's land, shall we say? I was made to feel, you know,
Part of the
boss,
family.
and like they're buzzing as much as I am, and we're just having a great time doing it.
I think that's Americans there as well. Do you? They are welcoming and upbeat.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, there's a lot of positive from what
positivity.
I've
Yeah.
you know, been through with this. Yeah.
right, Miles, can you help us with our listeners always need our help. They write into us. We called the Agony Abs, and they write in with a little. We got to give them a little bit of advice.
Go ahead, yeah.
So if you're happy to
Little
help us,
dilemma.
well, right.
Yeah.
Hi team, I live in a terrace street with a small shared alley. My neighbour keeps letting her dog do its business right outside my gate
It's not my house.
and not picking it up.
No, that's one thing I'm very good at. If I don't, you know what I mean? If I don't have the poo bags on me, I'll go and get them. I think it's disgusting when they don't pick it up.
Every
that.
coat you've got freaking a roll of poo bags.
I'm the same.
Yeah, everywhere.
Yeah.
I left a polite note. She ignored it. Then I left a less polite note. She picked it up and posted it back through my letterbox. I'm this close to leaving the evidence on her doorstep with a ribbon on it. How do I solve this without starting a full-scale war?
I wonder what the note from the neighbour was that she posted. Oh, did she write her own note back to her, or did
No,
she just
she posted it back.
She just posted it back.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant posted the poo.
No. She wrote her a note and she just posted it back.
I wonder have they had a face-to-face confrontation to say, listen, sorry, your dog keeps shitting outside
Listen,
my
shitty
house.
ass.
Do you know what I mean? I guess it's only been in a note. Kind of a tricky one to navigate that with not.
Just got to have it out with them, really.
I
haven't
think
you?
so. Yeah.
And
I think she should scoop them up with a shovel, put them in a bag, and post them through a letterbox.
Or
Say, sorry, these are yours.
the next time it's outside their house, go and knock on the door and just say, you know, I've got to deal with this again now. Can this not happen again? Do you know what I mean? Is that the most calm way? But then she may not be in, so then the shit will be there.
Just
My
post the shit.
nan used to like
Do you know
clean
what I
the alleyway with like a bucket of hot water and all that. Like if the dog went outside, she'd swill the alley.
Well, get her round to get you round to go round.
All right, let's
give
move
us
on.
more of this.
Okay,
Go
it's
on.
good.
Yeah,
eh?
yeah,
It's
go
good.
on.
It's good shit. This.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, I've just survived my daughter's 6th birthday party, and I'm genuinely traumatized. We hired one of those soft play centres, 20 screaming kids, a
Five.
bloke dressed
I
as
hate them.
Spider-Man who smelled like a hangover,
Oh.
and one mum who brought her own prosecco.
ahead.
Half the kids cried when the cake came out because it wasn't bluey themed, and one little boy threw up in the ball pit.
So what an absolute nightmare for the 6. Probably
not
it's too
ideal.
extravagant for a 6-year-old, maybe.
Is it bad that I'm considering telling my daughter she's only allowed quiet birthdays from now on?
Nah.
No.
I don't think so. Do you? That just sounds stressful.
It
And the
is.
kids aren't even going to remember that anyway.
No.
Am I being brutal and cold?
No.
I think I'm being real.
I think you're being real.
I agree.
I
I think P should
Do you know what I mean?
10 they remember, don't they?
That's what I'm saying.
I remember I went to
for all
Wimpy.
that palaver,
Yeah.
could you be arsed?
No.
Yeah, do you agree?
No, I agree with that.
Sophia's first birthday, we had 50 adults and 1 child.
Yeah.
She was the only
You were
kid.
having a belter. Yeah, but that's fine. It's your thing. You're
But
doing it.
I did get her a mini farm, didn't I? So I had like baby lambs to feed with bottles and like a Shetland. She was just playing with the whole
But
thing.
she's 1 year old. She didn't have any mates. I was the only person she ever spoke to.
No,
Yeah, well, I'll be honest with you. Some of the biggest nights out I've ever had in my life have been our kids' birthdays.
yeah.
I can because all your mates are
All our
coming.
mates come
Yeah,
down. Got to
literally.
celebrate. Where's the baby? Oh, well done. Right,
See you later.
let's crack on.
Yeah, kids' parties. They're every week for me. Every week now. Yeah.
But now, obviously, you know, they're all like they do their own thing now, don't they? They got their mates now.
My son Jack's party wanted a gold chain and a lizard for his birthday, so I had
He's a
to have
legend.
like the party was
How old is he?
5, 6
What
now.
did he
This
want? A
is-
gold chain?
Yeah, he wears
that?
like
Go
a
ahead,
gold
boss.
chain and
He's got his own style.
mad
Go on.
stuff.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, he's cool.
But he just wanted lizards and everyone to wear gold chains.
Oh, I like to say, yeah,
he's cool.
He's our vibe.
He's fab.
All right, last one.
Go on.
So my partner recently got an Amex card. When he signed up online, he also got me one for his business, which he did all the details for. When the card came through, everything seemed fine until a letter was delivered with my name on it. Turns out the idiot has only gone and put his ex's first name down as my middle name.
Do you reckon that seems like a first world problem to me?
No?
Why doesn't she just say?
I thought she was going to say I only had a £5,000 limit on it. She was going to kick.
Exactly. So she's still using his card.
Exactly.
So if she's that asked about the name, he surely can change it or just be like, fuck it. She's
Says
still
here,
spending
I've been with him 5 years.
Go
He
ahead,
should
Pete.
know my middle name. Furthermore,
Oh, I
now
see.
that it's definitely not his bloody ex's name. Am I wrong for being completely pissed off by this?
Yeah, I think she needs to grow up and go and punish him by going on a huge shopping spree.
That's what I was
Use
just-
that card and say, listen, sister, do that again. And it's done.
What she could say is it wasn't me anyway. It was Deborah because his name's on the
Yeah. No, it was your ex. She went shopping and bought all that.
That's not my name.
Yeah.
So true.
Oh, quality. Listen, mate, good luck with the new album.
Thank you
It's
so
going to
much.
smash
I've
it. And, you know,
enjoyed
It is going to smash it and we
Cheers.
can't wait to see her on stage
Thank you so
again.
much.
yeah, we'll
Can't wait.
definitely
Love.
be coming, mate. So
I appreciate you.
Great to see you
having me on.
again.
Appreciate you. Love you.
So am I.
Oh,
Yeah.
Miles Kane.